Round number 1 underway. Hands down for Penafiel early.
Such a confident center of the ring stance for Saldana.
Party Penafiel's already playing around. He's a wild man.
With a name like the Party, I'm sure you're not going to bore anybody with your fight style. Saldana sticks a jab there into Penafiel.
Saldana seems acutely aware of his reach advantage and size advantage. Should be trying to keep Penafiel at distance.
Sticks another jab in Penafiel's face.
I would like to see the guards closer together, but Joe's throwing those haymakers I was talking about. You know, that's a pocket shot style. He opens up the guard, wings a punch from the hip, gives him a little more power in a smaller weight class, and he can take a little punch too.
See the showboat there for Penafiel, trying to go to Saldana in a little bit as he's trying to figure out his opponent. Tries to throw that jab to his body.
Gotta play the point game, though. You want to be winning on the scoreboard before you land that big shot. You don't want to give your opponent too much.
Keep the legs down. He's got to be careful because he just showed the kick there. You're not allowed to throw kicks. Again, we're talking some fighters having to get used to that. Saldana, right hand gets through. Penafiel puts the head down and throws a right hand of his own. That jab gets through there from Saldana. You already see that lip maybe getting cut up a little bit there by Penafiel.
Just missing a big shot. He has a good time in there, you know. Joe likes this stuff. He has fun with the brutality of it, but his opponent, Luis, is very calm and controlled, and he's rangy, very tall and long.
Just connected with a nice body shot, and then a 1-2 up top by Saldana on Penafiel. Comes through with another one.
Saldana talked about when he recently moved back to Des Moines, Iowa, just sort of running a half whim. Seems to be a cardio focus. Looks to not even be breathing heavy at all.
We have a tussle there. Penafiel taken down. That is not a one you can follow up on. We got 10 seconds left here. Throws the spinning elbow as he follows up with that attack on Penafiel.
At the bell, gentlemen.
That comes the end of round number 1. This curling up for 20 seconds to wind down at the end of the round either.
I'd like to say that that's a big difference about us in regular boxing, is that little hip toss. If Joe didn't fall over, in boxing, they don't want you to re-engage. But in dirty boxing, if he does that little hip throw and Joe stays on his feet, we want that action right there at that moment. They're throwing big punches here in the middle of the ring.
See a nice little hook gets through there by Saldana, and Penafiel says bring on some more. Right hand gets through by Saldana on Penafiel. But Penafiel just keeps coming. Body shot there by Saldana on Penafiel as he tries to follow up with a big right hand up top.
Yeah, the uppercut attempt. Penafiel's hands just not protecting his face.
I gotta tell you, I want to yell at my boy right now, but you know that never matters unless you do it in training. What you do in training, you're gonna do in the ring.
He's not gonna lack confidence at any point in this fight. You can tell that, but he's got to get some strikes connected. That's for sure.
I think it's difficult for him getting in range against Saldana. I think that range is having a big factor. Even when Penafiel tries with the big shots, he's just not in range.
One thing I want, I would love to yell at him is you got to keep moving forward. You got to stop playing this dance party thing and move around because your opponent's taller than you, longer than you, and he's landing on the outside. You got to stay in his face and give him that dirty boxing style.
Body shot, and another one lands for Saldana on Penafiel.
Blood pouring out of the nose of Penafiel.
And we get a Superman punch there by Saldana on Penafiel. He is feeling very comfortable throwing all kinds of different strikes in there.
Step back. Let's go. Let him go.
Sam Burgos breaks them up, resets them.
Joey, not even trying right now. Standing straight up.
Yeah, sorry to interrupt you, but Penafiel, has fought at lower weight classes. Saldana looks to be in far better shape to me, and I think that's having an impact as well.
You can strike. You can
And
strike.
to be fair to Penafiel, took this fight on a week's notice.
Fair, and fought 3 weeks
All right,
ago.
stop. Step back.
There's no excuses in the fight game, gentlemen. There he goes. He's winning some. He's having a good time in
You can strike. Let's
there.
go.
But Saldana came here to pick his points and play the game.
Sticks that jab in Penafiel's face as he has him up against the ropes. Penafiel fights his way out.
I
See
told
that
Joe.
Big left gets through by Saldana and Penafiel. He's starting to wear it. Spinning elbow there by Saldana. Penafiel's having fun. He's Hulk Hogan into the crowd, but this man is here for a party, but he needs to start throwing some punches.
Let's listen to what these corners have to say while he's getting punched in the face. That's no good.
We're underway here in our final round number 3. Luis Saldana clearly in control through 2.
And as you heard, Penafiel's corner looking for combinations, looking for him to get close and get in the clinch. I think easier said than done.
Yeah, you got to come forward here with a Mike Tyson style. You got to put your hands up in your guard. You got to bend your knees, move side to side, lateral motions, and throwing combinations. 1, 2, 3, 2, and big hooks.
Big right hand gets through there by Saldana as he's still finding home, comfortable in the range. There's the spinning back fist, and then a big right hand to follow it up.
Well, the mouthpiece came out, I think, for the party. He don't seem to care. But the party's definitely got a chin on him. I tell you, he's taking a lot of shots. Looks like he doesn't necessarily feel the power coming back from Saldana.
Come man, let's go.
He's wearing a lot of that power on his face.
Joe's killing me. It's hilarious, I'm not going to lie. But, you want to be the guy winning the fight, and Saldana is doing everything in his power to do that. He's staying at range. He's landing clean shots. He's going to go to the club tonight.
Big stops, and Sam Burgos is about to step in here as we have a finish. Sam Burgos didn't want to see him taking any more punishment, but Luis Saldana just sniping from the outside, able to finish the job in a lopsided TKO win for Luis Saldana. But Joe Penafiel was right. He came here for fun, and he certainly never seemed like he was worried at it, but you can only take so much punishment, Mike.
Oh my goodness, Joe. We got to land our own strikes. A big thing for me is when I get in the ring with somebody, I want to try to put that damage on them. If I'm unable to, then the ref has to do his job, but I want to make my opponent feel the damage as well. Good job.
I tell you what, appropriate stoppage you can be sure, but what a dominant performance out of Luis Saldana. I hope we see him back in DBX. Dude
totally
can fight.
dominant.
And he's got to feel good because he came into this, talked about having a fractured hand coming into the start of the year, and now feeling healthy, feeling good, and we saw those hands unleash here. As you can see the combination before Sam Burgos steps in. A great performance, able to fight and dictate this fight on his terms, from his range, never really in danger, and an appropriate stoppage by Sam Burgos here as you can see the body shot here, setting up the work up top, the right hand, the left, and that big right hand probably where Sam Burgos thought that was enough.
Too many punches in a row with no fight back. And the referee has to see that and say, I got to make a smart decision here for this fighter, no matter how tough he wants to think he is. You got to land back. You got to, defending yourself sometimes is an offensive maneuver.
Let's head up to our ring announcer, Ben Jackson, to give us our official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, our referee has called a stoppage to this fight with 1 minute 21 seconds into the 3rd round via TKO. Your winner, fighting out of the red corner, presenting Luis Saldana!
Ladies and gentlemen, here with your winner, Luis Saldana. How did that feel? That was impressive.
Hey man, that felt great. First of all, I just want to thank God for giving me this opportunity. Thank you, Dirty Boxing, and all the staff. You guys have been amazing. But yeah, it's a great experience being here at Dirty Boxing for sure.
Very technical performance. You looked like you were comfortable right out of the gate, poised, looked like the cardio held up. Joe was having some fun in there. Looked like he took a lot for a while, but looked like the volume and the power just was enough after a while.
Yeah, for sure, man. I know he was a wild man, so he was coming out swinging. So I stayed a little bit composed, just wanted to pick my shots. And once I felt him that he was fading, I kind of just knew I had it in the bag, and it was just moments before I would finish him.
Looked like certain times you were tempted to throw a knee, but stayed true to the rule set. How'd you enjoy competing with this rule set?
Oh, this was really fun, man, and I hope I get the chance to do it again. But yeah, this was super fun. I did want to throw, I was flinching at the kicks just to get him guessing, but that was just a little mind game I was playing with him.
Well, we got a lot of talent here tonight, and you showed it, you can be sure. Ladies and gentlemen, Luis Saldana.
A great performance there by Luis Saldana. Thank you, Jason. Jason Anik.